Live on 99.9. We just want you to fuck with us and take a little ride through the shop where we smoke non-stop. Fresh on the scene. And we taste your cream, fool. Khaki suit and booty. That's how we do this. Booty.
Christians don't even know that Jesus spoke Aramaic. Type in language of Jesus Christ. Do it right now on Google. So what was the language? There it pops up. Aramaic. Now the language is a Semitic language. The Semitic languages are Hebrew, Arabic, and Aramaic. Now I want you to type this in. Aramaic, word for God, and watch what pops up. Allah. Oh. Jesus Christ in his own language called God Ilah. So in Hebrew it's Elohim or Ilah. In Arabic it's Allah. It's a word that's the same in three languages. It's not a name. Al means the, Ilah means God. It's the same word in the language of Jesus Christ. Muslims and Christians and Jews are brothers, they're cousins. The fact that they fight each other is a disgrace. That's called it.
Here, I have a rare video of a man speaking on the underground structure of the Board of Education.
Everybody's been talking about school and education. Well, in etymology, the word education comes from the word edusere, which means to bring out of you what's in you. Schools don't do that. Schools give you something, and you regurgitate it back, and that's how you get an A. This is called the 1902 Board of Education Act, okay? The endowment was given by John D. Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie. They gave $30 billion. They actually owned the public school system, okay? And I'm going to read to you what their mission was. It says, prior to the late 1800s, education was private practice that took place in private institutions or through home schooling. That all changed in 1902 when John D. Rockefeller created the General Education Board in conjunction with Frederick T. Gates. Now, who was Frederick T. Gates? Have you ever heard of Bill? That's Frederick T. Gates is his grandfather. So this is what Frederick T. Gates said. Let me skip. Albert Einstein said, never confuse education with intelligence. John D. Rockefeller said, I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers. So at the advent of the Industrial Revolution, okay, at its inception, they had to create workers.
Snoop, on the other hand, Snoop ain't even a rapper no more. This is a persona. Yeah. He is Snoop is just like, what do they call that shit? Like, beyond superstar? It's like Rumble. There you go. He's beyond superstar. So, Snoop, everything Snoop do is public form. You gotta take that shit with a grain of salt. One time I said Snoop was the worst rapper, actor I've ever seen and shit, right? But next time I seen Snoop, what's good, nephew? It wasn't nothing. Could have gave two because he got the check already. Snoop, on the other hand, went for No Limit, there wouldn't be no money in rap. I come by the studio, get on the song. Master P like, how much you want for the song? In my mind, I'm like, shit, I'm broke right now. I ain't getting no money. Nigga, give me 15. But I'm thinking like 1,500 because I just need something. I come back the next day, Master P wrote me a check for $35,000. He said, what you working on? I said, I got this album called Fuck Death Row. This motherfucker hard. He like, hold on, bro. Close the door. You ain't gonna live to see that album come out. He said, let me make an offer to you. At the beginning of my career, Suge Knight had everything in his name. When I got on No Limit, the first thing Master P did was took me to buy a house. Next day, you and wifey go get a car. All this shit is in my name. Well, Master P showed me how to put a label together, how to go get money, how to eat, how to make money off my tours, how to make money off of movies, how to create a different lane for me to be seen differently.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
God,
oh my God, you could.
What the hell, yeah, word? He got a real DJ.
Slow it down a little bit. There was smoke when the mother's water broke. The dots saw the horns, oh my God, it's a goat. The nurse cut the cord, got shot with 1,000,000 bolts. Almost dropped him on the floor, but the baby started to float. The umbilical cord turned into a blown rope. Mike appeared in his hand, his body started to jolt. Angels injected on lyrical dope. Same drugs that gave Hemingway and Edgar Allan Poe. The whole world's waiting for the baby to bells hold. The crowd gathered around, throwing punches and elbows. Then his mama arose and recited a poem. Taught to hip-hop God.
Because you make music.
I understand.
A lot of people think that they're entitled to your personal life because you make music.
I understand.
You're not entitled to my personal life. I made great music. You copped it. It's fair exchange, no robbery. So a lot of people, get it, oh, you in the limelight, so we should know your personal business. No, you should know your doctor's personal business, where he was at last night. You should know your dentist, the guy that sticks his hand in your mouth. You should know his night and who he's sleeping with. Just he might have a monster or something. He digging his hands in your mouth. I've been digging in the crack of his ass. You don't know. Why people don't put that much energy into these kind of people. You want to know what a celebrity is doing and who they're sleeping with and what their family is and who, their kids, this, that, and that. And I think people have lost sight of what's real and what's not. Like, I made great music, you copped it. It's fair exchange, no robbery.
Nigeria, which is, if not the most corrupt nation in Africa, and it is, it could be the most corrupt nation in the world, Minister Farrakhan.
Oh, and now, Mr. Wallace.
It is the most corrupt nation that I have ever covered. I I've been there 25 years ago, and I've been there as recently as last year.
Fine. So what? 35 years old. That's what that nation is. Now here's America, 226 years old. You love democracy, but there in Africa, you're trying to force these people into a system of government that you just have accepted 30 years ago. Black folk got the right to vote. You're not in any moral position to tell anybody how corrupt they are. You should be quiet and let those of us who know our people go there and help them get out of that condition. But America should keep her mouth shut wherever there's a corrupt regime, as much hell as America has raised on the earth. No, I will not allow America or you, Mr. Wallace, to condemn them as the most corrupt nation on earth when you have spilled the blood of human beings. Has Nigeria dropped an atomic bomb and killed people in Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Have they killed off millions of Native Americans? How dare you put yourself in that position as a moral judge? I think you should keep quiet, because with that much blood on America's hands, you have no right to speak. I will speak because I don't have that blood on my hand. Yes, there's corruption there. Yes, there's mismanagement of resources. Yes, there is abuse. There's abuse in every nation on earth, including this one. So let's not play holy to moralize on them. Let's help.
I'm not moralizing. I'm asking a question, and I got an answer.
Why would you put it as the most corrupt regime in the world? That doesn't make sense.
Can you think of one more corrupt?
Yeah, I'm living in one. I'm living in one. Yeah.
Battle drill, battle drill. This is when issues that explains the name. You seem a little unsure, but I will put you in the frame. Cross my path, it only makes me work harder. Take an alternate route that draws harder. Got so many verses, just like the Old Testament. Working with me is your investment. You want a battle, kid? Make sure you're well protected. The conscience of my conception is what concepted. Beyond the MC, the DJ be sick. See, I remix the beat of the rhyme remix. I kick it like Tripe, cause I'm smooth like butter. My style flows from London down to Calcutta. Wherever you be, it makes you stop and listen. It's your daily protein and nutrition. So stop this beat to watch me get on the mic and shoot my rhyme piece.
Period. This shit is real. They not playing. These motherfuckers is doing spells. They doing rituals. They in Hollywood conjuring shit up. Even when you deal with Hollywood. Hollywood comes from the holly tree. It's a tree that's made it to Europe called the holly tree. And when you burn it, it makes you hallucinate. So when we talk about Harry Potter and Magic Wand, it was made out of Hollywood. Jesus Christ, the throne, what throne is in, is Hollywood. Hollywood makes you hallucinate. So Hollywood helps to put these actors and these rappers out, like Brother Bill said, sold you out, to help you play into this giant Masonic ass Monopoly game. So when we talking about black liberation and revolution, motherfucker, Martin Luther King is dead. He ain't gonna help you do that. Okay? Let's just be real. We talking about today. You need to give us some up-to-date science so that we can fight back, not just physically, but spiritually. Because you're dealing with somebody who has learned you better than you because he made you forget who the fuck you are. I don't give a fuck if you got wings. If I never teach you how to fly, I'll put you in a tree, you'll never fly. So it don't matter if you got melanin, it don't matter if you got a pineal gland, it don't matter about your neuromelanin nerve tract, it don't matter about the neurological system and all the DNA decoded in melanin. It don't matter because you don't understand how to exercise or exert yourself. So when we dealing with the presidency, we know it's a game, but you gotta understand, it's a Masonic game.
What time is it, man? You know, it's after 12, dog. Anything going, everybody on. And this topic, midnight insomnia. Who got the head trauma? You got that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. It's like that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. It's like that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. My pocket's fat, so I tips my hat. I ain't drunk enough. I need another yak. I said my pocket's fat, so I tip my hat. I ain't drunk enough. I need another yak. We got bitches in the back, hoes in the front. You pick and choose, you get what you want. It's a family affair and it's after hours. Go take a shower, cowards get devoured. It's a family affair. I said say it louder. It's after hours, so go take a shower with that head trauma, with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. We got that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. We got that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. Well, you know what? You know what? Check me out on the cut. Well, I got you. You wanna battle? I'll make you skip that door. Rattle, thunder, cradle, go get the paddle. They say I'm lazy. I say I'm crazy. Meanwhile, I'm blazing. Purple haze. Slide down a spoon to a room. It's a maze. A masterpieces. It be amazing. Ain't no misbehaving. I ran into a raven. Picking up prey, taking it back. I said, don't play no games on the god bitches like that. I suppose I'm supposed to pay you for your Pikachu. Sit around, I'ma whip. One for the chips on you. Oh yeah, granola bars. All kind of things. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at a star. The path and a soldier and a monk I am. Brought the Buddha chunks back. Motivate the clan. Stimulation, devastation. What's your reaction? What's your relation? I got that head trauma, man. You just don't seem to understand. I got that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. I got that head trauma with that midnight insomnia. Don't nobody wanna bond with ya. You still debating who the best? I be the meekest. You be balled up in the corner like a fetus. You're gonna need Jesus. I give your ass a test. If you fail, you're going straight to hell. Don't be slipping. You get that pistol and you get whipping. I told you the scripting, you gotta stick to it. They tried to flip me.
And yes, you tune back in to the Conversation Corner with your boy, DJ Dr. Who?
And the Invisible Woman.
Okay, we in the building.
Period.
Celebrating blackness in all forms and fashion, art, graffiti, music, acting. But on the corner, we got a little history for you.
And today, we got some great black inventors for you, too. We're going to kick it off with my girl, Sarah Boone. Sarah Marshall, 1832-1904, was an African-American inventor. On April 26, 1892, she obtained United States patent number 473,563 for her improvements to the ironing board. Boone's ironing board was designed to improve the quality of ironing the sleeves and bodies of women's garments. The ironing board was very narrow, curved, and made of wood. The shape and structure allowed it to fit a sleeve, and it was reversible, so one could iron both sides of the sleeve. Go ahead, Sarah.
Okay.
Next up, got another great black inventor, Garrett Morgan. Garrett Augustus Morgan Sr., born March 4, 1877, later on passed away July 27, 1963, was an American inventor, businessman, and community leader.
All right, Black Power, Black Power.
So, his most notable inventions were a type of three-way traffic light and a protective smoke hood, notably used in a 1916 tunnel construction disaster rescue.
Oh, so wait a minute. You telling me that you would be lost in traffic if it wasn't for a black man? I know some people lost in traffic with the lights.
Morgan also discovered and developed a chemical hair processing and straightening solution. He created a successful company called G.A. Morgan Hair Refining Company based on his hair product inventions, along with a complete line of hair care products, and became involved in the civic and political advancement of African Americans, especially in and around Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, so it'd be a whole bunch of nappy jacks. If you ain't like to comb your hair, you was tender-headed.
Period.
That's what I'm saying. See, I was never tender-headed, so I don't know how that experience feels, but to my understanding, it's a funky situation.
I'm happy to be nappy. Period.
So, like, you naughty by nature?
Next, my last but not least for me, my girl, Shirley Caesar. Shirley Ann Caesar Williams. Caesar, born October 13, 1938, known professionally as Shirley Caesar, an American gospel singer. Her career began in 1951 when she signed to Federal Records at the age of 12. Throughout her 7-decade, let me say that again. Throughout her 7-decade career, Shirley has often been referred to as the First Lady of Gospel Music and the Queen of Gospel Music. Additionally, she has won 11 Grammy Awards, 15 Dove Awards, and 14 Stellar Awards. Go ahead, Shirley Caesar.
All right, tell it on the. I was finna say.
Go tell it on the mountain.
I was finna say tell it on the motherfucking mountain. I ain't even gonna lie. I got wrong ghetto scriptures, y'all. 99.9 is what you tuned in to. And me, myself, and I want to introduce y'all to one of the great blues legends, John Coltrane.
Oh, yeah.
He was an American saxophonist and a band leader. You know what I'm saying? He was one of the most influential, acclaimed figures in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in North Carolina, John Coltrane moved to Philadelphia after graduating from high school. He studied music, bebop, hard bop during his early career. He helped pioneer the use of models and the players at the forefront of free jazz. He led at least 50 recording sessions and appeared on many albums by other musicians including Miles Davis and Thelonious Monk. Over the course of his career, John Coltrane took an immediate spiritual dimension and exemplified on his most acclaimed album, Love Supreme. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's how it be. It be the great. You know what I'm saying? He died July 17, 1967, and he was born September the 23rd in 1926. Next up the bat. What you talking about, dummy? On the corner, we got my man Red Fox. Now, his real name was John Elroy Sanford. He was born December the 9th, 1922, and died October 11, 1991. He's always better known for his stage name, Red Fox.
Red Fox.
See, y'all, that's what they don't understand about entertainers, man. It's make-believe, dog. So you can't, I don't understand how society has taken it to the next ledge and level where they done made it like them the real people. They made that up for some money. But he was an American stand-up comedian and actor. Fox gained success with his raunchy nightclub act before and during the civil rights movement. You know, if you go back and play some of Red Fox records, he cussed. He was a motherfucker and a half.
Oh yeah, filthy mouth.
He was known as the king of party records. He performed on more than 50 records. He portrayed Fred G. Sanford on the television show Sanford and Son.
One of my favorites.
You know everybody loved him.
You big
Sanford
dummy.
and Son. Big dummy. He in 2004 he was ranked the 24th in Comedy Central 100 Great Stand-Ups.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Red Fox, he was the shit. Even when he played the blind dude in Harlem Nights.
I was just thinking that shit.
That boy did not want to put no glasses on so he could see.
And I see why them big motherfuckers really got that.
Red had those suit coolers. He had those suit coolers. You know what I'm saying?
Them was the big motherfuckers.
All right. Moving on to my last but not the least, we got the great Billie Holiday.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? She was born April 7, 1915. Damn. And died July 17, 1959. She was nicknamed Lady Day. Holiday had an innovative influence on jazz music and pop singing. Her vocal style, inspired by jazz instruments, pioneered a way of manipulating phrases and tempo. She was known for her vocal delivery and improvisational skills. After a turbulent childhood, Holiday began singing in nightclubs in Harlem. She signed a recording contract with Brunswick in 1935, collaborated with Teddy Wilson, and produced What a Little Moonlight Can Do, which became a jazz standard throughout the 1930s and 40s. So everybody was playing her shit, in other words. And she had success at Columbia and Decca. By the late 1940s, she had a whole bunch of legal troubles. And they say she got drug abuse and she had to go to the joint. See? I ain't never even know Billie Holiday had to go to the joint, man. Billie Holiday went to the joint, y'all. But after she did a little bit, she went to Carnegie Hall. and did a performance, you know what I'm saying? Throughout the 50s, she sold out Carnegie Hall 2 other times. Now that was the biggest spot for production period in the New York scene. You know that. She won 4 Grammy Awards for Best Historical Album. Unfortunately, she died of cirrhosis July 17th. You know how it be. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man. You know, people never know all the stress and the things that performers have to do or take just to get up there and give you that good show. Right. So next time people putting in all this work just so you can enjoy yourself and try to bless them back, because you never know, man. They could have almost died just to get there to put that show on for you, because I know it's always sabotage in the Shy. That's why it's a Shy Not Why London ride. And we on the corner, man. Put a muzzle on that bitch. We on the corner.
Ow.
Back once again Your boy DJ got the whole live on 99.9 with that news you could use. Want y'all to take a seat out there. Get off your bike, sit down in the park bench or something. All y'all pet and animal lovers, such as myself. You know what I'm saying? Most of us grew up in my age group, you know what I'm saying? I'm old school, 50, but it do. You know what I'm saying? With the Mountie dog and had the little bee up under his neck, it always came to save you. That ain't necessarily the case. Pet owners tend to idolize dogs as loyal, sensitive animals who will remain there at their side even to death. As many social media post pictures of people and pups alike idolizing each other, it's certainly true that dogs are kind-hearted. But that won't stop them from making you a meal. Go, bloody man, say to put it another way. It's really not a question whether the dog will eat you when you die or not. It's the question of which part is gonna eat first. For real though. A Binghamton University Department of Anthropology examined the case involving the pet owner who passed away in their home. The 54-year-old woman had not been seen for several weeks. Inside the house was a skeleton free of soft tissue and 2 well-fed dogs. They're gonna go in on you. No matter what you do. Wow. That act may be an act of desperation or starvation. Both pet and human food was found inside the house though. The dog certainly had the opinion of nibbling on some kibble instead of some human being bits. But they did it anyway. They wanted fresh meat. It's cold world we live in, man. This is news you can use that you don't even know about, dude. In one 1997 case, a German Shepherd didn't even wait for hunger pains to set in. The animal devoured its expired owner's face within hours. And they are rare, but such reports do exist, and that's pointing to a well-defined fact that many dogs will indeed make a meal of you if the opportunity presents itself. There it is, there it be. News you can use. Now we got China over here. They fighting over the South Sea with Philistine. You know what I'm saying? They done built all kind of fucking rocket launchers with the Philippines. You know what I'm saying? And America didn't agree, so it sent Navy destroyers over there to practice the freedom of navigation operation close to the islands. So what America basically doing with they little troopers and they ships and shit is saying, look, we can float over here. This is international water. But see, like I tell you, or I've told you, with the Black Sea, it's all about the trade and the commerce, man. It's a 1.3 million square mile waterway, and it's vital to the international trade. With an estimated third of global shipping worth trillions of dollars passing through each year. So they make trillions at this spot. China done built up a whole little base all down the line. They got sanctions out for all you sanction folk. China ain't going along with the sanctions. That's why America gotta literally ride by. America doing ride-bys on China, man. Beijing claimed indisputable sovereignty over almost all of the South China Sea. They fighting over the China Sea. But China ain't got the most claim on it and none of that shit. Many of them, they far away from the mainland. The Philippines, Malaysia, Vietnam, Brunei, Taiwan. They all got claims on the shit. They all set tripping over the water right now. They had already ruled in favor of the Philippines in a landmark maritime dispute which concluded that China has no legal basis to claim historic rights to the bulks of the China Sea, because it's surrounded by too many other, you know what I'm saying, continents and islands and all that stuff like that. There's too many other people that stay there around that water. Like I said, it's 1.3 million long. They're not even using all of it. They got 100 island reefs and only 45 are occupied. But China has built the largest naval fleet over there, more than 340 warships. Beijing also, man. They got a whole secret fleet group. They call it the Little Blue Men. It's a militia that they say don't exist, but it causes some trouble in the China Sea. Now, we're gonna move on to something that's real and deal, man. The AI, man. I don't know why everything is happening in China, but China is in the middle of a protest to the AI for copying artwork. You know, they will, shit, they'll kill your ass about some of their art. For real though, I mean, I love my art too and shit, you know what I'm saying? But they'll kill your ass about some of their art if they ancient person drew it or wrote their name on it. It was an inscription or some shit like that. So basically, they going up against the AI. It's a AI called Trick. Ain't that something? It's a trick. they let you know that they a trick. What the fuck? All they did is boycott it. It's Exohangsu. It's like an app, like Twitter. But they got AI on there drawing the pictures and every motherfucking thing from artists that signed up to the link to do the deals, to try to get some commerce or some shit. See, it's all about commerce and it's all about what you're going to get at the end from whatever you're doing. And me, myself, I'm still doing for the love and enjoyment and the knowledge, so you know what I'm saying? But I want some commerce too. Speaking of commerce, don't forget the dope art. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm putting this together. This is a collage still, y'all. You ain't even picturing it. But it look like one picture, don't it? You know what I'm saying? Dope art. But back to them jacking art with AI. They copy and see. What the AI does is it takes in a whole lot of intake. And then it basically just reproduces what is given, you know what I'm saying? Kind of the same way they teach you in school, but in school they don't really give you like knowledge to elevate, they give you repetitive knowledge to participate in. I got a guy saying a clip about it. Look, check it out. But anyway, yeah, I want to get back to my story. The person who they stole their artist, Snowfish, she contacted CNN, trying to see what's going on, and the company won't contact CNN back. See, that's how it be, man. You know what I'm saying? The AI is coming into a stage just like they showing over in London, man. They got real robots that walk around, though. They look just like you, got skin and everything. I'm gonna show y'all little clips of that too. Well, I might have played them all. Yeah, I played them already. See, I'm just getting in from a flow. Anyway, so I would really love for y'all to give me some comments in the section about the AI, though, man. You know what I'm saying? Or anybody even want to slide through and talk about them joints, about your views and all that, because it's real and it's here. They got robots you can go buy and be a part of. They got robots you can get into, and you be the robot. All the things they show on them sci-fi like Robotech cartoons and movies and shit, that shit is real, son. They made it for the movie, but they got shit that could do it by themselves. Now, what dude just said on the news the other night about the AI, the creator of the AI, maybe I'll do a real in-depth segment on him. But anyway, he's scared. He made the AI by accident. And at the same time, he's saying that it's a possibility that they'll come into a likeness, whereas because they are free thinkers and problem solvers instantaneously, to take over. That's not far-fetched. That's not the movie no more. It's the reality right now in your face, son. Understand what it is. Because they'll deem you useless because you're not productive as they are. And whatever you're doing. And the whole time we have created these deals. Trying to get something done quicker without the effort. Not wanting to put it in the work. That's how he described the creation of the AI. And the reality of it is they finna put people out of work. Said that as well. That's a fear. That's one of his fears that he got, that he done created something that's going to destroy the worker. And the reality of it all, robots are already halfway doing things in factories and that nature with mind and human supervision. So it goes to the point where it's already at the point where they have robots that don't need that supervision. I hope you really check the segments out. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I hit you up like that because I know I was going to talk about it. So, like I said, shoot some views, even if it's just on my Facebook page or YouTube page or whatever about the AI or anything you find. Hit me up, man. I want to know what's going on with the worlds I'm in. Because that's what we're here for, you know what I'm saying? Have a few experiences. Speaking of experiences, man, I was tripped out how this wolf, where was the wolf at? I wasn't even going to do the story. Where is it at? That's what I just want to say, where the wolf was. Because I'm missing part of the story, and I want to go back. But basically, the wolf somewhere in the south, I think it was in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. I don't want to be mistaken on saying my facts. It came into the hospital with a pup in his mouth and led them all the way back to the well where the rest of the puppies and shit had fell in and all this whole other goodness. But it knew to go to the hospital. That's what made it important to me. The wolf knew to go to the hospital with the hurt wolf pup that he had, and knew how to take them back to the well. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? The animals are just as smart and aware of the universe as we are. That's a fact like that. You know what I'm saying? What the news you could use? It's your boy, man. DJ Dr. Who. Now, they also did another study. I mean, I know some people don't want to be a lab rat. I don't want to be a lab rat. But with the lab rats, they did a study whereas they eat in the daytime, it may give you a little bit more stamina, but it left the rats with less of the proteins they needed. And if you ate at night, by them being nocturnal, the nighttime for us, which would have been the daytime for them. But if they gave it to them, they was more, you know what I'm saying, into it, had more proteins and everything. So I know they did the studies on that, but they did studies on this. They haven't done it on humans yet, and that's the next step. So we gonna see if eating after 8 is still healthy for you. So y'all can get off people's backs and stop how people around and chicken. Hey, y'all better talk to you. That's what this is crazy shit. But they say eating a bigger meal in the evening might just do you good. You know what I'm saying? Like they had said before, but not necessarily off here. So don't eat as much in the daytime. You know, I like yogurts and nut mixes and everything. So give me some ceiling meal with sales and nut packs with the cranberries I've been making and the cashews. Did you buy? Holla at your mans in them though, man. That's been the news you can use. The hip hop historian. Another serious journey.